Welcome back, everyone, for our first BWN production of the year. I'm Kathryn Zelkowitz here with all the exciting events and Berkshire happenings that September contained and the up-and-comings for October. The Gender and Sexuality Center, also known as the GSC, at MCLA hosts student-led groups like the Queer Student Union and Femme Forward Coalition, providing a safe space for students of all gender identities and sexual orientations. The GSC kicked off with the new academic year with a welcome back picnic featuring music, games, and opportunities for students to connect. Theo Baker and Justin Demers from the class of 27 highlighted the center's welcoming environment and shared how the GSC helped them build friendships. The GSC, run by Ara Phoenix, promotes inclusivity, allyship, and identity exploration through events, resources, and programs, fostering a supportive community for LGBTQ+ students and allies. If you missed the GSC Welcome Back picnic and want to see more from them, there are several upcoming events to engage with that you can check out on the Gender and Sexuality Center's Instagram. Everyone is welcome to stop by at any time, where it's located in room 324 of the Amsler Campus Center, and it's open daily from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. On September 17th, the MCLA community gathered to celebrate the grand opening of the Multicultural Education Resource Center, also known as the MERC. MCLA recognizes the importance of community and belonging, ensuring that students feel seen and supported, and so this newly renovated space is dedicated to creating a safe environment for students of color to show up as their authentic selves. The MERC, run by Arlene Theodore, offers programs centered around cultural foods, music, and discussions on critical topics such as police brutality, microaggressions, and white privilege. President Burge, staff, faculty, and students from all departments attended the event. If you would like to use the space or are just interested in checking it out, the MERC is located in the Amsler Campus Center and is open weekdays from 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. On September 19th, 2024, the Elizabeth Freeman Center held the Rise Together Safety and Justice Walk in North Adams to honor victims of domestic violence, including many North Adams and Berkshire natives. Executive Director Janice Broderick highlighted the severity of the issue, noting a 324% increase in domestic violence hotline calls since pre-COVID. Walkers, including many of our students, carried signs through downtown North Adams, advocating for safety and support as passing cars honked in solidarity. Broderick emphasized that almost everyone has a connection to relationship violence, often without realizing it. At the end of the night, Broderick thanked everyone for attending and recognized the importance of bringing awareness to such a common and saddening issue. MCLA highlights that if you or anyone you know is in danger of in-relationship violence, contact EFC's hotline at 1-866-401-2425. With fall in full swing, MCLA students are taking advantage of New England's crisp air and vibrant foliage. One activity available for those in the Berkshires is attending the Big E, the largest fair in the Northeast, held annually in West Springfield, Massachusetts. Running for 17 days, it features agricultural exhibits, local crafts, music performances, and a variety of food vendors, offering something for everyone. This year, MCLA's Office of Student Engagement made it even more accessible by offering a bus trip, giving students an opportunity to explore the fair's unique attractions and enjoy the heart of New England's culture. The Big E provides a fun escape while also highlighting local traditions and fostering a sense of connection to the community. From live performances and parades to amusement rides and food tastings, it's a memorable way for MCLA students to relax, bond, and immerse themselves in a regional celebration. Recently, Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts, or MCLA, has been ranked number 6 among top public liberal arts schools by U.S. News and World Report, moving up from number 7 in previous years. The college also ranked number 5 for top performers on social mobility for liberal arts colleges in the state of Massachusetts, and number 2 nationally in social mobility for public liberal arts colleges. President James F. Burge credited the success to the dedication of faculty and staff in supporting students. Over 41% of MCLA undergraduates receive Pell Grants, and 49% are first-generation college students. MCLA has been recognized in U.S. News' top 10 public colleges for 10 consecutive years, reflecting its strong commitment to accessible, high-quality education. Board of Trustees Chair Muhan Boudram praised MCLA's positive impact on students and the wider community. The rankings are based on measures of financial strength, faculty expertise, and educational outcomes, highlighting the college's dedication to student success and social mobility. This week, the Office of New Student Transition hosted a handprint painting event outside of MCLA's Mark Hopkins building as a way to bring together transfers as well as the class of 2028. Dylan Schenk and I were on the scene as freshmen and transfers alike bonded over the experience. As a transfer student myself, this is such an exciting tradition to see being started here at MCLA. I'm really feeling with this tradition and with the rest of my time here at MCLA that I'm going to fit right in. And so I am excited to also leave my handprint here on the rock outside of Mark Hopkins Hall.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Spencer Moser, he, him, his pronouns. I've been at MCLA now for almost going on 20 years, and I am an assistant dean of student growth and wellness. We actually integrated what in the past was a little more segregated between the Greylock Lead Academy activity sessions and the traditional orientation sessions, and so we integrated them together, hoping that they would complement each other a bit more, kind of from a structural lens. So that was new and that was exciting.
I'm Janela Vasquez. I'm the graduate assistant for student affairs, and I'm also enrolled in the grad program here. So we just wanted to commemorate all of the first years finishing orientation and getting them a chance to leave their mark on campus. So Jen Labance, Spencer Moser, and I came up with the rock to kind of place their hands and leave their mark on campus.
A 39-year-old Maine woman's ex-boyfriend, Richard Keith Thorpe, was arrested in Pittsfield earlier this week after a standoff and is now facing a murder charge in connection to her death. The victim was found dead in her home in Maine, and authorities believe the suspect fled to the Boston area. The arrest involved a brief barricade situation where Pittsfield schools, including Taconic High School, were ordered to lock down for a short time, ending, thankfully, in no altercations. He is expected to be extradited back to Maine to face charges. Police have not yet released further details on the motive or relationship history between the victim and suspect. For more information, visit nbcboston.com. The community gathered at Southview Cemetery to honor World War II Marine Irwin S. King, a Clarksburg native who was finally laid to rest beside his parents 82 years after his death at Guadalcanal. King enlisted at 17 after the attack on Pearl Harbor, fulfilling his lifelong dream of becoming a Marine. He was killed by a Japanese machine gun on his 18th birthday. His remains, buried where he fell, were only recently identified, bringing closure to his family, who had waited decades. The ceremony featured a Marine Honor Guard, rifle salute, and tributes from King's family, who shared stories of his dedication and sacrifice. Students and veterans lined the procession route, paying respects to a local hero. King's relatives wore pins featuring his photograph and described his return as a miracle. The service reflected King's legacy and the community's gratitude, highlighting the deep impact of his sacrifice. His story resonated with other Gold Star families who were in attendance. The Berkshire Innovation Center, or the BIC, will host TEDx Berkshire's 2024 on October 10th in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, showcasing a lineup of engaging speakers. Dr. Robert Gentleman from Harvard University will be delving into the use of transformer models in educational settings. Justin McKinnon, who's the principal scientist at Electromagnetic Applications, will discuss the pathways to innovation in his talk, Establishing Your Roots. And additionally, Dr. Jeff Wetzler, co-founder of Transcend Education, will share insights on the importance of learning from various individuals. The event will also feature a reception offering attendees opportunities for networking and discussion. Tickets are required for entry. For further details, visit the iBerkshire's website. The historic Halloween parade in Pittsfield is making a vibrant return this year with the theme Spooky Hollywood, scheduled for Friday, October 25th at 7 p.m. on Tyler Street. Participants are invited to showcase their creativity by designing floats and costumes inspired by beloved Halloween movies, featuring iconic characters such as the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus and Michael Myers from the Halloween series. This year marks the 78th anniversary of the parade, which was previously held on North Street until its relocation to Tyler Street in 2011. The event, which returned from a COVID-19 hiatus in 2022, attracted about 5,000 attendees last year. In addition to the parade, trick-or-treating is planned for October 31st, running from 5:30 to 7 p.m., and we are encouraging families to leave their porch lights on. Interested participants had to review the application packet and attend the float seminar on September 26th. For further details, contact the Department of Community Development at 413-499-9371. David Fabiano, Executive Director of Northern Berkshire Community Television Corporation, will be serving as the Grand Marshal for the 68th Annual Fall Foliage Parade on Sunday, October 6th at 1 p.m. in North Adams. This year's theme, Berk du Soleil, invites creativity and community participation. Fabiano has a long-standing history with the parade, providing coverage since 1983 and enabling residents, especially those unable to attend, to enjoy the event. His contributions have significantly shaped local community television. The parade committee is looking for volunteers to help on parade day with the lineup or as a banner carrier, as well as sponsors of the parade who can help with making the parade bigger and better each year. MCLA students are invited to participate in the parade also, with a van leaving from outside Berkshire Towers at noon on the day of. For more information about how you can help, visit oneberkshire.com/fallfoliage. That's all we have for you today. Please be sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at MCLA Beacon. Thank you again for listening to BWN. I'm Kathryn Zelkowitz. Have a nice night.